Producers, Scalar 2.9 just dropped and it's a free update if you already have Scalar 2. And I'm going to talk about my 3 favorite features for this update. Now there's a full list in the video description below, but these are the ones I want to focus on. Number 1, the live view for chord suggestions. This is phenomenal. Number 2, the new Passages Articulations with live key switching capabilities. And a bunch of new arpeggios that are like grooves, so less traditional and more musical. Let's check it out. All right, the first feature we're going to check out is the live suggest feature. So to do that, first thing we need is any number of chords down here in the C lane or the chord sequencer. And what I'm going to do is just click suggest because the live feature is right here. But if I just click pattern, of course I can drag and drop from here. I can take from the chord sets, the artist chord sets, whatever. But if I just click pattern, it's going to generate a pattern of chord sets for me. I've got a bunch of chords to choose from. Let's say I like this one. I'm going to click and drag and drop it over here, and essentially I can get rid of the rest of these. And if I turn on live now, if I play this, it will give me a suggestion of chords that should or could come after this. Let's just do the first one there. And now if I play this first one, it's going to again suggest chords that will come after that. But as we already have a second one, I'm going to play that, and now I'll get chord suggestions after that. It's kind of triumphant. Now you might be saying, well, what scale are you in? And I would argue it doesn't matter. If it sounds good to you building a progression this way, then you are in your own space and world. You just got to remember when you make your melody and your bass line and sing your vocal that it should fit in with what you've created. But if you want to go the more traditional route, you can just turn on auto detect here and it will tell you where you are. So you'll see that with these first 2 chords, it's saying you're pretty much in F sharp Dorian. Now this one does not fit that. So if we still want to fit into that kind of right inside the box, we can come back to that C sharp and then choose one of the blue noted over here to continue in the Dorian mode. All right. But let's just choose the final one here. Nice. So I've just created a chord progression in Dorian mode. I don't even know what Dorian mode is, full disclosure, but I've done it here just by listening and getting suggestions from Scalar 2. That's phenomenal. The next feature I want to draw your attention to is in the performances. And if you come over here to performances, we now have an arpeggiator. We've got a lot of different options in terms of arpeggios. I'm going to turn on coverage. We got a lot of different options in terms of playback speed. I'm going to put it on a quarter and let's use a synth. Dusty nostalgia is always cool. The next really cool feature is the passages. So passages, you get 7 of them and they are like musical articulations and you can actually key switch so you can play these live. Cool, right? So that's a general idea of how you would use these, but let's just go through each one of the passages so you can hear it. And the last feature that I can show you is with the guitar fretboard. If you come into the options, you can now see it for a left-handed player. More accessibility for more of the world inside of Scalar 2.9.